All right, so we are live on YouTube as well. And those who are watching on YouTube, I'll be seeing your live chat and I'll be answering your questions. Okay, so those who are not in Zoom and they're only on YouTube, even they can participate live.
Namaste. Am I audible properly to all of you? No echo?
Yes, yes.
Namaste
Perfect.
and heartiest welcome to you all in this 6th Thursday Satsang. Wonderful energy getting created. Last time you saw, every time whatever are the vibrations of the day, these sessions are absolutely spontaneous. So whatever is the vibration of the day, that energy is expressing through Guruji's talk. So we are listening to the talk for 30 to 40 minutes and then the questions start. That maintains the flow wonderfully. So the same way we will get into today's talk also. No fixed agenda, no expectations. There is a wonderful word in Vedanta which is called as titiksha. Titiksha means waiting for the beloved without any expectation. So the divine is about to dawn and we all are waiting without any expectation. Not that if you come, I'll be happy. If you don't come, I'll be unhappy. No, no conditions, no complaints, no expectations. Simply lovingly waiting for it to dawn. We'll get into that state of titiksha, and with the prayers, we just put that intention at the feet of the masters. Moksha Guru, Param Pujya, Shri Mahavatar Babaji, Sri Dada Gavan, and all the masters of Guru Mandala. Let us bow down to them and offer the prayers at their lotus feet. Prayers is the way we connect to the energy of the masters. Masters are available everywhere, all the time. But when our mind silences, that creates a space from where the connection to the masters can be made. Let us offer these prayers to silence our mind and to orient it to that divinity. अखण्डमण्डलाकारं व्याप्तं येन चराचरं तत्पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुर्साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। Om Shri Sadgurave Namaha. With the prayers, the mind comes to a single pointedness where the mind is getting the strong message that it's not the time to wander here and there, but to come at one place and sit and slowly go to a state of complete calmness, to receive something invaluable which comes in the form of the words which flow during the satsang. By creating this receptivity now, let us enter into the satsang with Dr. Guruji Prem Nirmal.
Namaste and very hearty welcome to all of you to this the sixth session of Thursday Satsang. In these sessions, we are discussing a model of enlightenment, a very scientifically created model of enlightenment, how everybody can attain to that. So those who understand the model, they will become very clear about the path that you have chosen to walk, to evolve spiritually, and things will start becoming clear. So you don't have to seek and search for long. You understand the path, start walking the path, and you can attain to the ultimate. Our purpose is to make this lifetime the last lifetime for everybody. All those who understand and walk the path, this lifetime can become the last lifetime. So last time we understood the example of Dada Patel. Just by sitting at Surat railway station, he got enlightened. That is a very typical case of a past birth sadhana. People who have done enough in the previous lifetime, they just get some silent zone and suddenly it can happen. So it's all because of the previous lifetime sadhana. But those people are rare. Everybody may not be having that kind of past birth sadhana. So those who have the willpower, those who want to walk the path, they should also have the methodology to walk the path and be happy. Tomorrow in Heal Thyself group, I'm going to give the second part of miracle healing method. So that's also connected with what we are talking today. It's connected with enlightenment as well. So people who walk the path of Adhyatma, spirituality, there are few basic things that we need to do. I will just revise so that you can connect to the whole model and then we will proceed further. See, first of all, we have to make the life simple. Yes, you need to earn your bread, have your job or business, some mechanism to sustain your life. That's great, nothing wrong. But decide how much time you want, how much time you need for that, and that's it. After that, so that is called karma yoga. You have to do your karma as a householder, as a grahasthi, you need to do that. After that, spare some time for kriya yoga. Kriya yoga breathing exercises will increase your pranic level, will increase your PVF. After that, you enter the meditation. So without increasing PVF, meditation doesn't give you much result. This is scientifically proven. Many people worldwide are struggling with meditation, but because they are vibrating low, meditation does not give them breakthrough. You have to vibrate high and then with meditation. That is how it works. So Kriya Yoga is a must. before you enter the meditation. Once you settle in meditation, then the Gyan happens. So Karma Yoga, Kriya Yoga, Dhyana Yoga, Gyan Yoga. Gyan just happened. That's the enlightenment. That happens. If you are settled for more than 45 minutes in that no thought state, fully aware, fully alert, it happens. Then comes Bhakti Yoga. So you just praise the Lord, sing songs, appreciate the divine everywhere, in everybody. And that's it. That's how you stay liberated until the body is there. Once you are disconnected with the body, you are gone and gone forever, no need to come back. So that is how we make this lifetime the last lifetime. Now, even though I have just specified these 5 stages, Karma Yoga, Kriya Yoga, Dhyana Yoga, Jnana Yoga and Bhakti Yoga. In that sequence, if anybody walks, chances are very good that you will attain to it faster. This is not the only way. Okay? This is for the modern people who are very busy. It works. It has worked for many. It's a good method. But this is not the only method. There can be any method that may work for you. But as a scientist with a model, you see, we have the statistics, we have the data. Because I interviewed hundreds of masters. So how the enlightenment happens and how it can happen to the modern man with all the distraction that we have in terms of social media, internet, TV and all that. So whatever these 5 steps we narrated, we understood right now is a good beginning for everybody. Karma Yoga, Kriya Yoga, Dhyana Yoga, Jnana Yoga, Bhakti Yoga. That sequence is right sequence. So what is more important is be humble, be simple, make your life streamline. Decide your priorities and work out your life so that you can spare some time and space for your own sadhana. See, most of the people who talk to me, they are not able to do sadhana regularly because they don't have time. Those who are actively involved in job or business, they can't spare even 1 hour in the morning, 1 hour in the evening, and that becomes the first handicap for those who want to walk the path. But if you streamline your life, sparing 1 hour in morning, 1 hour in evening should not be a problem. And throughout the life, throughout the day, if you can maintain awareness, that in itself is good. So my dear friends, the whole game is raise your vibrational frequency through Kriya Yoga, Pranayama, whatever other things helps you to do that. Do it and vibrate high. At certain frequency, certain things happen. This is the fundamental of the model of enlightenment. So at 700 frequency, the surrender happens and that leads to enlightenment. So let's understand this graph of frequencies, which is based on Dr. David Hawkins' principle, what known as the logarithmic scale of consciousness. 20 hertz, 30 hertz is the guilt and shame, lower frequencies. Slowly you go up. Let me show you the graph, actual graph I just created, right? Okay, let me share the screen so that you can see what I'm talking. I think you can see it on your screen, the graph, the scale of consciousness that we are talking about. Okay, so this cone that you see is the actual representation by Dr. David Hawkins. It is part of David Hawkins' book, Power versus Force. So you can see this lower frequency. Shame is 20, guilt is 30, apathy 50, grief is 75, fear is 100. These are the low frequency. So we have, when this negative tendencies in us, we are actually vibrating at a very, very low frequency. Desire to learn and grow. Anger is 150, pride is 175, courage is 200. That is where the beginning happens, when you have a little bit of courage and then you come to neutrality, that is zero level. 250 hertz is zero level. So below 250 is all negative, including courage. Okay, courage is to come out of negativity and go towards positivity. Willingness to learn. In one of the sessions we understood, where does the journey start? Journey starts when you have the willingness, that is 310 hertz. Willingness to listen. Rare thing, I'm telling you, out of 100 people I met, I have my own data, I have met 300,000 people and I maintain my data. Out of 300,000 people, my data shows that only 4% people have the willingness to learn, willingness to listen. Most of the people have willingness to argue. They are not listening, they are all the time arguing inside their head. So listening is a very big thing. Very few people, only 4% people are able to listen. And that's the reason most of the people don't grow in their life, because they are not willing to listen. Willingness to listen, willingness to learn, willingness to implement. These three levels of willingness required. That is where you start growing. Acceptance of life as it is, 350, which is also the frequency of forgiveness. 350, here it's there, miraculous frequency. Acceptance and forgiveness happens at the same level. So if you accept people, forgive people, things start improving big way. Relationship starts improving. 400 is the frequency of reason. You start understanding the reason behind the whole thing, the logic in a right manner. Vitarka, not the kutarka. Tarka, vitarkas, kutarkas. Vitarka, that is the reason. Okay, right understanding that happens. At 500, there's a quantum jump from logic to love. This is where the miracles start happening. 540 is unconditional love or joy. 600 is peace. 700 is enlightenment. 700 is the level where surrender happens. So frequency of surrender is 700. Frequency of enlightenment, that's where the surrender happens, the ego disappears, enlightenment happens. 700 plus, that journey starts. And there is a lot more. See, beyond 700, 741 is intuition start functioning. 780, appreciation for the whole divinity, the creation happens, 780. 900, gratitude starts flowing. 963 is the state of perfection. 1122 is the self-mastery. So these are the higher frequencies. As you go deeper, as you go higher, you'll understand all these things. The entire scientific phenomena, as we understand about the enlightenment, is nothing but raising your vibratory frequency levels from lower to higher. And when you can come up to 700, that's where the surrender happens, that's where the enlightenment happens. So the entire thing is nothing but the game of raising your vibrational frequency. And if you understand that, and if you start doing, the results are guaranteed. Why so confidently can I make a statement the results are guaranteed? Let me explain it. See, if there is a mass of ice, put it into a pot and put it onto the gas. The first thing is temperature remains 0 degrees until the ice melts. Once the ice melts, the temperature goes up. Slowly, if you keep on heating up, it will come to say 30 degrees, 40 degrees, 50 degrees, 80 degrees, 90 degrees. 99 degrees, it will be still the water. When the temperature reaches 100 degrees, it becomes the steam. And do you know, water has got no option. but to convert itself into the steam at 100 degrees. Why? That is the nature of the water. Below zero, it becomes ice. Above 100, it becomes steam. That's how it is. So if you are heating the water up to 100 degrees, it has to become the steam. It has no option. Similarly, if you go on raising your PVF and if you reach 700, there is no other option but enlightenment has to happen, because that's what happens at that level. It's a magical aspect of the frequency. So if you have understood this scientific model, very well accepted by the world, this is more than 3 to 4 decades of research work of Dr. David Hawkins, very well accepted by the scientific community now worldwide. If you understand this science, the real sadhana, as we understand, is nothing but to increase vibrational frequency. If you go on increasing your vibrational frequency, at certain frequencies, certain things happens. So you don't have to worry about it. Your job as a sadhak, as a seeker, is to go on increasing your vibrational frequency, and all the things will start happening to you naturally. You don't have to struggle, because at certain frequencies, certain things happen. You don't have to worry at all. Just go on increasing your PVF, your vibrational frequency, and that's it. So the next most important question is, how do I do that? First of all, take care of your food habits. See what goes well with you, what vibrates you higher, what makes you more energetic. Eat only that food. That food which makes you sluggish, like oily food, heavy food, will make you sluggish. Don't do that. Don't eat that. So take care at the food habits level. Do whatever your exercise schedule is there. Sun gazing definitely helps. Morning walk, evening walk, some minimum levels of exercise that you need. Whatever suits you. Everybody is different. But understand at body level, what is it that you are doing that is increasing your vibrational frequency, making you more happy, more active, more alert and aware. That aspect has to be taken care. So what is it that is helping you to become more and more aware, more and more alert? Do all that at the food level, at the body level. Taking bath definitely helps. If you take bath, become fresh, and then sit for meditation, you will go deeper. Whatever suits you, it's your personal choice. But find out what works for you. What works for one may not work for other, because people are different, and that's perfectly fine. Find out what works for you. Go on raising your frequency. Company you keep really matters a lot. If you are in a company of people who are vibrating low, you will be vibrating low. If you are in the company of people who are vibrating high, your vibrational frequency will go up for sure, because everybody is intuitively sharing one's own vibrations. If you are listening to me right now, my vibrations are rubbing onto you. If I am vibrating at high frequency, you will also vibrate at high frequency. This is a very simple inductive principle. It's called the principle of resonance in science, in sound science. If you resonate with a person, you will share inductively the same vibration. So, why satsang is important? Why meeting the masters is important? I had been always doing that. The easiest way to increase your vibration is to be in the company of spiritual masters. Just by being with them, the vibrational rate increases. The cobwebs go away. Cobwebs of misunderstanding just disappear. Higher understanding dawns. Vibrations increase. You feel happy. That's why every time you go and attend the satsang, whether physically, offline or online, if you tune yourself to satsang frequency, automatically your frequency goes up. You start enjoying. You feel happy. You feel quiet. Which means company of people for sure affects your vibrational frequency. Bad company, lower vibrations. Good company, higher vibrations. Company of the spiritual master, best vibrations, highest vibrations. So this is one of the way. Okay. Reading some good book and contemplating for sure increases. See, if you are reading a scripture like Tripura Rahasya or Kashmir Shaivism literature, reading Dada Gavan's book, just by reading few paragraphs, the vibrational frequency increases because you are tuning yourself through the words to the ideas, to the concepts, or to the truth of the master. Initially, at mental level, it will be ideas and concepts, but if you go deeper into Dada Gavan's book, even the words will help you to contemplate on truth, not the thoughts and concepts. Such a powerful writing of Dada Gavan. So just by reading few paragraphs, it throws you deep into meditation. Then you keep the book aside, go deeper into meditation. That's where the vibrational frequency increases. Now the scientific fundamental of enlightenment, how does it happen? It's laboratory proven. Scientists know precisely about it now. If you can raise your frequency to 700 plus, enter the state of non-thinking, stay there for 40 minutes without thinking, fully alert, aware, in a non-thinking state. That's where that godly experience happens. This is a very scientific statement, laboratory proven. And once the godly experience happens, if you are settled into that non-thinking state, fully alert and aware for 40 minutes, scientists have put the electrodes and all, and they say that in your brain, normally there are 4 types of waves, which is known as the beta waves, alpha waves, theta waves, and delta waves. Beta is a normal active state, alpha is relaxed awareness, theta is dreamlike state, delta is deep sleep. So normal common person will have these 4 states, which can be seen on the computer screen if the electrode cap is put on the head. Okay, this is a setup which is available at many places in the world, not a very difficult setup. Many laboratories have it. So you can see what's happening inside your brain. If the surrender happens, if you are able to maintain 700 plus frequency and the surrender happens, what is the laboratory proof? The laboratory proof is your brainwave will have gamma waves. Early stage, it may have 40 hertz or 70 hertz, 100 hertz. As you go deeper, it goes to 200 hertz, 400 hertz also. Higher gamma. So what is shaktipat? What do we understand by shaktipat? Shaktipat is nothing but radiating gamma waves. Okay. I just listed what are the different types of shaktipat that many masters do. All types of shaktipat I have listed. It is just a matter of radiating the gamma waves as far as the science is concerned, and this is provable in laboratory. So if you can transfer your gamma waves to somebody, that's how you do the shaktipat. There are many ways. People do it through eyes, just by gazing, or through the thumb. Just putting the thumb on the third eye, shaktipat can happen. Or even a slapping can create shaktipat, or hugging, kissing on the third eye can do shaktipat. So there are many ways it can happen. But it's all about vibrating high. When, how much high? 700 plus, that's the miracle zone. 700 and above, lots of other things will start happening. And that's how the enlightenment happens. Once it happens, see, many of you had the glimpses. Many of you have shared also, I had a glimpse for 5 seconds, 10 seconds, which means luck by chance you went to that frequency, you experienced that for sure. And it does happen to almost everybody. Let me tell you, it's a very common thing. It's called that aha moment. See how it happens. Let me tell you. Thousands of ways are there. You can experience enlightenment in a day-to-day basis. Every day you must be experiencing for sure. See, we as a group used to go for the hiking. So you do the hiking, you know, perspire, tough job. You're not looking here and there. You're just climbing up, 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 up. 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours, and you're tired and you go up. And suddenly the panoramic view is there. Aha. In that aha moment, the mind stops. You experience that bliss for a while. It does not sustain, but it is there for few seconds, few minutes maximum. But you see, we do have this aha moment. You see, suddenly you see the wondrous eyes of a child, very innocent. You look into the eyes of a child and you have that aha moment. Because child is so pure, so innocent. If you can tune to the child, that innocence jumps onto you, you will have that aha moment. You see beauty in the nature. Suddenly, there's a rainbow, there's a double rainbow. And you look at the rainbow and aha moment. In that aha moment, suddenly your frequency goes up because your mind stops. It can happen to a sansari person in sexual orgasm as well. At the peak of your sexual orgasm, the mind stops. It's kind of a samadhi for a few seconds. Orgasm leads to that, and that's why people go into that. The real reason is spiritual in nature. There is that aha moment, there is that bliss for a while. But let me tell you, all these things are happening, but non-sustainable. So if you have understood how the enlightenment happens, then the next most logical question will be, how do you sustain it? I asked the same question to my master, Sri Dada Gavan. So he said the same thing. How did you attend to that? By raising the frequency. You sustain it also by raising the frequency on a daily basis. So don't do anything that reduces your frequency. Do everything that increases your frequency. Keep on increasing the frequency on a daily basis. Do whatever is necessary. That is how the enlightenment happens, and that is how the enlightenment is sustained. All those people who have attained to it. This model that we have created is proven again and again. All the spiritual masters did sadhana, did meditation, increased their frequency, went up the frequency. At certain frequency, certain things happen. This is absolutely scientific. All right, so that completes the basic understanding of model of enlightenment, scientific model of enlightenment. Now it's all open for question answer. So you can put your question in Zoom chat box, okay? Or if you are watching it on the YouTube live chat is going on, you can punch your question in YouTube live chat and we will answer you. If you have understood it more, all about raising your vibrational frequency. So in all the dimensions of your life, physical dimension, physically what do you need to do? Take care of your food quality, water quality, air quality, okay, less pollution, being more with nature, playing in the mud, grounding really helps a lot in increasing the frequency. See, one of the trouble with all the modern living is we wear shoes outside, we wear slippers at home. We are isolated from the Mother Earth. If you really want to raise your vibrational frequency, remove your shoes, remove your slipper, and walk barefooted on the mud or the grass. Okay, that grounding really helps a lot and increases the frequency. Okay, now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is asking, I want your name, please. Can you change your name so that I can understand who is this person? Guruji, there is a constant vibration in my temple and head area. Does that mean frequency is going high? I'll answer your question. First, let me know your name. And if you don't know how to change your name in you can write it in the chat. Okay, I'll go to another question until I get your name. In YouTube, Kushagra Bardwaj is asking, dear sir, namaste. How is the place that we go after enlightenment different from earth where we live? No, you are here only. After enlightenment, you are in the body, you are on the earth only. You are not going anywhere. So you are here only. You are not dying. There are people who die at the end moment, get enlightened, okay? And where you go after the death, don't worry. We are talking about right now, right here, how to enjoy life in a proper manner. Next question, how self-inquiry by Ramana Maharshi connects to raising vibrating frequency? Contemplating on who am I. Discard the all other things which I am not is a guaranteed method of raising your vibrational frequency for sure. So it's a good method. I told you there are thousands of methods. Ramana Maharshi's method of contemplation is very good for raising your frequency. Anup Daga is asking, what all is covered in Kriya Yoga? Is there any possibility where a person is asked not to do Kriya Yoga? Normally not. Anupji, normally there is no problem. But if somebody is having some medical issues and all, then connect to us on WhatsApp. My personal window will guide you. Okay. And Kriya Yoga level 1, what is the syllabus? You can go to the LMS. You connect to me on WhatsApp. We'll give you the link. You explore the link. Okay. Prabha Lakshman is the name of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Prabhaji, I'll answer your question. Let me get back to your question. There's a constant vibration in my temple and head area. Does that mean frequency is going high? It can be. Not necessarily so, but yes, it can. If you are doing Kriya, if you are doing meditation, for sure, you see, all of us, those who do Kriya regularly, we do experience the vibrations after the Kriya, after the meditation, each level of meditation. So experience of vibration is for sure real. And yes, it is indicative for sure that your vibrational frequency is increasing. More your body cells are getting accustomed to this higher frequency, slowly you will be able to go higher and higher. And that is the whole journey. See, it can happen very fast also. But it does not happen that fast. It takes few months, and it's good that it takes few months, because at body level, our body cells have to get used to that higher vibrational frequency. And it takes a little time for our body to get accustomed or adjust to that higher frequency vibration. So when you do Kriya and meditation on a regular basis, slowly your body will vibrate high, and your body cells will be getting accustomed to that higher vibration, and you will be able to sustain. You will not fall down that easily. So if this is done on a regular basis, only then you will be able to sustain. Otherwise, slipping back is very easy. You want to sustain, then you have to put continuous efforts. See, come back to the example of ice, water and steam. To take water to 100 degrees, you really have to put the fire on all the time. Then only the temperature will go up. If you reduce the fire, temperature will reduce. You will not even reach the 100 degrees. So all your efforts are gone. That's how it is. So go on increasing tapas, fire, meditation, dhyan agni, until you reach 700 plus, where it happens. And then to maintain, you have to continue with the same thing. That's all the whole sadhana is all about. All spiritual practice is all about. Dada Gavan's very popular statement is, eternal vigilance is the price of freedom. Your vigilance, aloof attention, vigilance has to be there all the time. If it is gone, you slip back. So eternal vigilance is the price of freedom. If you want the freedom from the mind, you have to keep your vibratory rate 700 plus. Okay. If you come down, whatever frequency you come down, that kind of feeling, emotions will grip you, for sure. It's a natural law. If you understand the natural law, and you raise your frequency and continuously do so, for sure you will stay into the higher realms. Very easy to stay, but you have to get accustomed to that height. See, for example, 3-4 times we went to Kailas Yatra. You know, some people get altitude sickness, 14,000 feet high, 16,000 feet high. They start vomiting, the headache, the fever, everything happens. It's called altitude sickness. But if you acclimatize at each height, okay, by walking there, going out, being with nature, going further around and acclimatizing, then it will not happen. So same thing here. Here you are raising your consciousness vibration to a higher level and you are not accustomed to that. So that frequency can create kind of a disturbance in your body brain system. You may fall down in the frequency. Okay. The whole idea is get used to that vibrating at a higher frequency every now and then. It's called acclimatizing with that frequency. If you can do that, sustenance becomes easy. So sustain to stay at higher frequency. Okay, Ram is asking, I want to use the knowledge of frequency to my advantage. Would spiritual practices change if I have knowledge of the frequency? Knowledge of the frequency, whether you have or not, that's how the things are. All the spiritual practices, indirectly or directly, are for increasing of frequency. If you have the knowledge of frequency, the model, that makes you absolutely sure that you are walking the path in a right manner, because at each frequency, higher frequency, you know, different types of things start happening. So when these things start happening, you are absolutely sure, you are confirmed within yourself that yes, you are rising your frequency, you are walking the path. Which level you have reached, that also you know. So that makes it easier, Ram, that's all. Okay, so knowledge of frequency for sure is very, very useful. People who are seeking and searching for years together, decades together, came to me within few months. They started growing on the path. The idea was they understood this model of frequency and they become very clear about the whole thing. So model of frequencies, knowledge of frequencies makes you very, very clear. Nidhi is asking, हमारी frequency हमारे किन कर्मास और एक्शन से reduce होती है? Bad karma reduces the frequency. Good karma increases the frequency. Let me go a little deeper for you, Nidhi. थोड़ा समझ आएगा आपको कैसे. जो हमारे कर्म करने से दूसरों का भला होता है, दूसरे मोटिवेट होते हैं, उनको अच्छा लगता है, उनकी फ्रीक्वेंसी बढ़ती है, वो अच्छा कर्म है. ऐसे कर्म करने से हमारी फ्रीक्वेंसी बढ़ती है. जो बात करने से, जो कर्म करने से दूसरों का मोटिवेशन कम होता है, दूसरों की फ्रीक्वेंसी कम होती है, वो कर्म करने से हमारी फ्रीक्वेंसी भी कम होती है. दिस इज माय मॉडर्न डेफिनेशन ऑफ कर्मा. Anything that increases the PVF of other people is good karma. Anything that reduces the PVF of other people is a bad karma. So good and bad is only in that sense that either it is increasing the frequency or it is reducing the frequency. So anything that is increasing the frequency is good for you. Anything that is reducing the frequency is bad for you. Good and bad only to that extent. Otherwise, just a play of frequency, nothing else. I hope made it clear, Nidhi. Virendra Singh is asking, does raw food is more vibrating than cooked food? Yes, that's what the science says. But it depends on your stomach. Not everybody goes well with the raw food. Some people get diarrhea, vomiting and all, especially in the rainy season. So if it is steamed, not just raw, but steamed, goes well. But depends on you. If it suits you, very good. For sure, the scientists have proven that raw food, fresh, you see, ripened fruit is ripened because of the sun rays. So in a way it is cooked, it's ripe, so you don't need to do anything. If you eat the ripened fruit, that's vibrating at the highest frequency. Okay. See, there was a scientist who did this experiment, measured the vibrational frequency of potato, chip of a potato, without doing anything. Then he fried the potato and then saw the vibrational frequency. It came down drastically. So anything which is raw is for sure vibrating at high frequency. If it is oily, cooked, fried, frequency reduces big way. Okay, Virendra. So raw food for sure is vibrating high, but it should suit your stomach also. So use your common sense. Sridhar Ramchandran. Namaste Guruji. When I meditate, I get a vibratory feelings. Does it mean rising vibration frequency? For sure. See, every time you vibrate high, if you are alert, if you are aware, you do experience those vibrations. That's a proof you are vibrating and we are vibrating high. That's why you are experiencing that higher vibration. What is more important is it should not remain there. You see, it's like you are raising the temperature of the water. You have come to a good level, 80 degrees. Again, you go back. It goes back to 30 degrees room temperature. So all your efforts are wasted. You should not wait at 80. This is the only mistake most of the spiritual seekers are making. From 80, you take it to 85, 90, 95, 99. Don't stop at 99. Take it to 100. And that is what is missing in most of the spiritual seekers. They do tapas, they do sadhana, they raise their vibrational frequency to a certain level and they stop. So it comes down. Nothing is gone. Because you have gone to a certain level, your body knows about it, it's useful. Next time you'll be able to go to that level better. Go slightly higher. You see that your body cells start vibrating at higher frequency and you get accustomed to that frequency. So next time you will cross that border faster. You will not get troubled and you go few more hertz higher. Go higher frequency, even higher, higher, higher. So when you hit the 700 plus, surrender happens, enlightenment happens naturally. Renu Gupta is asking how to maintain high frequency state. You maintain high frequency state by keeping your gas on, which means what? You are boiling the water. If the gas is on, the water will keep boiling. Gas on means what? In this case, your sadhana is going on at high intensity, and that is the only way you can sustain high frequency state. Not only that, your body should be able to manage that high frequency. As I told you about the altitude sickness, you go to certain height, body starts creating troubles. You'll have a headache, migraine, fever, vomiting, diarrhea, all these things happens. Why? Because your body is not accustomed to that higher frequency. So what a spiritual seeker does is visiting those higher zones on a daily basis, getting accustomed with those so that your body doesn't create trouble for you. Your body should be capable of sustaining that higher frequency. That is why daily practice, daily sadhana is very much necessary. Renu Gupta asking, this is my first Thursday satsang, how to get previous recordings. Go to my YouTube channel, all the satsangs are there. Sharmishta Gosal is asking, this is Sharmishta, I like to know that sometimes during meditation, I experience purple color and also experience some silhouette images. What does it mean? These are the passing phases. Don't give much importance to that. If you give importance, you get stuck with these colors and images and all. You are passing through your subconscious mind. Keep your focus on increasing your vibration, increasing your awareness. That is the way you will not get stuck with the lower level experiences. Many spiritual seekers get stuck with these lower level experiences and they don't progress on the path. And they don't understand that they are shooting at their own feet by doing that. So, experiences will come and go. Don't enter into too much of glamorization of the experiences or too much of the analysis of the experiences and all. Understand, move further. When you go to higher level, you'll have a complete understanding of what exactly happened. So don't stop. Keep walking the path, go higher and higher. Everything will become clear to you as you move up. Mr. Dave is asking, Guruji, in moments when you are low, depressed, advisable to do meditation? No, you can't. When you are vibrating low, you are depressed. Meditation will not be available to you. In that case, what is important, 2 or 3 things you can do and you'll come out of depression very fast. Number one, go for the walk. You can dissipate your depressing energy, but go for the walk in natural surrounding where the prana is high. Okay, walking in the woods, forest walk will help. Eat good food, but don't overeat, and rest well. Okay, go for the long walk in the forest. Eat good food, but no overeating. Rest well. Next day you will feel much better. Go for the walking in the woods again, and the depression will disappear. Once you feel happy and comfortable in the body, then you do kriya. You vibrate high. After kriya, you do meditation. See, there are many times you should not be doing meditation. Not many masters are talking about it. When you should meditate, when you should not meditate. Meditation is increasing certain vibration. Now you don't want to increase some bad vibration. That's why you should not meditate when you are depressed. When you try to meditate when you are depressed, you will go more into depression, because depressive thoughts only will come during meditation and you are energizing the depressive thoughts. So people who are in depression should not meditate in that state. I'm not telling you you must not meditate. No, I'm telling you, go for the walk, eat good food, nutritious food, take sufficient rest, come to a certain good level, then do pranayam. Do some pranayam, do kriya yoga. Raise your frequency and then sit for meditation. That will be useful meditation. Otherwise, even meditation can create negative effect at times. Okay, everything has its own plus and minus. Understand that. Prabha Lakshman is asking, how do I measure the frequency? Prabha, read the book Power versus Force by Dr. David Hawkins. He spent more than 3 decades to understand this. You will also take a few months to understand. It's a process. You read the book, you'll understand. I can't explain you now how it has been done. Nidhi is asking, does chakra healing help in increasing the frequency? Yes, for sure, Nidhi. When I play the chakra balls, what I'm doing is, through the sound healing, we are tuning your chakra. Even online sound healing, it works. Okay. So, chakra healing, whichever way, there are many methods. I teach 21 methods in some of my programs. Chakra healing, chakra tuning, 21 different methods are there. One of the method is through sound healing, which I really enjoy because remotely also it works very well. So each chakra is kind of a transformer. It transforms the frequency, it transforms the energy to the next level. So if all the 7 chakras are tuned properly, your vibrational frequency goes up for sure. That's guaranteed method. And you start vibrating high, that is the time you should do kriya and meditation and go even further high. If you can get into expanding awareness, no thought zone, then simply stay there for 45 minutes and you will cross 700 hertz naturally without doing anything. That is the way. That is the guaranteed way to get enlightened. Chetana is asking, while being in dhyana, experiencing lightning effect in the eyes, maybe sometimes orange color, purple color. Is it right thing or is it just a physical effect? It is just a passing phase. Don't get stuck, just keep moving. Okay, don't give too much of importance to this kind of colors and this and that, and no glamorization at all. Otherwise you will get stuck. It will have a negative effect. But keep walking. As you go higher up in the frequency, you will start understanding your experiences, and that's it. Nothing more than that is required. Ram is asking, sometimes I get this feeling that something bad is going to happen. This is without a obvious reason. I know it's probably a low frequency. Why do such feeling comes though there is no explicit reason? Ram, when you are vibrating low, automatically you will invite negative thoughts and negative feeling. Okay. And if you energize those thoughts and feelings, you actually invite the negative events in your life. That's how exactly the law is. You see, without knowing, people are inviting negativity in their life by vibrating low, by energizing negative thoughts, by repeatedly thinking negative. Now, this is a bad habit. Many people get into it. You have to come out of that. See how to instantly come out of such negative thoughts and all. One of the technique is Kapalbhati. Okay, Kapalbhati means all the negative thoughts are here. You just throw them out through the nose. Simple pranayam practice of Kapalbhati can help you come out of negativity instantly. There are many such things. Just let me demonstrate one. Okay, you do some 4 or 5 such rounds, negative thoughts are gone. But don't energize the negative thoughts. If you repeatedly think and you get stuck, you are energizing the negative thoughts, you actually invite the negative events in your life. That's how the whole negativity comes. So if you understand that your frequencies are low, the best thing is focus on raising the frequency. Come out of the negativity. You say there's no explicit reason, Ram. The reason is you are vibrating low. Like attracts like is the universal principle. At low frequency, you will invite negative things. 250 is the zero level on the model. Anything below 250, if you are vibrating, you will be inviting the negative effects in your life. Okay, Deep Kamboj is asking, good evening, I am Mr. Vijay Patel, student from last 1 year. He helped a lot for me to change myself. He always takes your name, Prem Nirmal ji, before starting any session. Can I also learn from you? Oh yes, all my sessions are open. You can attend every Thursday this satsang. All are welcome. Many of my students are teaching at different places in the world. So it's a sangha that is growing. 3rd generation, 4th generation, 5th generation students are also teaching. So all are welcome. Sangha is growing. All those who feel connected are welcome. Vasudha is asking, when I travel from Mumbai to US, I get jet lag for some days on both sides. Then after some days, I'm regular. In doing meditation, for this, I want your opinion. How short I come out? Okay, jet lag. Quite normal because we are not accustomed to sit in small place. So you have a long flight, it's quite normal. The best way, okay, is eat less, sleep more in the flight, and once you reach home or your destination, wherever you are, take nice nap, take bath and go for the walk. Acclimatize with that and you will come out faster. There are many ways. This is one of the way it works for me. Last time we had a long flight to US, no jet lag and all. We just reached the place and within 1 hour we had the online meeting. Me and Guruma, we both conducted the meeting. No jet lag, nothing. Then people came to meet and whole activity started. So it is possible to change yourself by doing few things. I personally feel that taking bath, the cold water bath really helps a lot. But if it's too cold outside, then you can take warm water or whatever suitable as per your environment. But India is afternoons are quite hot. If I take cold water bath, my energy shifts. Every time I do, I notice that. So you find out what is it that is easier for you to shift your energy. Okay. There is one program on LMS which is titled as Energy Shift. Guruma, can you put the link? See, those of you who are interested in not getting stuck with a low energy, negativity and all, which is a quite normal thing. Okay, but there's a simple way. In our energy shift program, I have given quite a few methods of how to shift your energy instantly, and it works. Thousands of people vouch for it. Okay, so you can learn those methods. Small, simple techniques are there. You can learn those methods and come out of the negativity, depression, and all that. Kushagra Bardwaj is asking, I went to Martand Sun Temple in Kashmir and I felt that place is very energetic. Do specific places raise your vibrational frequency? Yes, for sure. Those are known as power spots. There are certain spots on the planet Earth which are called as power spots. Those places are vibrating at high frequency. See, earlier days spiritual people used to say that you go to such and such temple and come back and you will feel better. You know what is the scientific reason behind that? When you go to certain temple, now many temple in North India, especially Mataka temple, all Mother Goddess temple are on the height. Most of the temples in North India, you will see they are on the top of the mountain. So naturally you have to climb the mountain. You are walking, you are perspiring, you are breathing. All that is in a way helping to raise your frequency. So when you reach up there, you are tired and then you surrender to the Lord, to surrender to the Mother Goddess, and you do your puja vidhi. All that is actually increasing your frequency. And you get prasadam, you feel so nice. You are in the company of the good people there. And less number of people, less pollution, fresh air, good exercise you got by climbing up. And then you come down and you feel so happy. Yes, power spots do influence your energy levels. And there are certain temples have different types of energy. See, for example, once we went to that Karmakshalan camp, 104 people were there. Ramdas ji, I can see you on the screen, you were there. Many of you were there. So, certain temples. See, for example, in Rameswar temple, after bathing in the sea water of Rameswaram, we did certain kriyas and all. And then we had this 21, 22 well waters bathing. And then we came down and did puja of Rameswaram Lingam. And then we went to Patanjali Rishi's Samadhi and meditated there for 1 hour. And everybody felt so nice after that. Because that is the power spot. You know, if you go to that Patanjali Rishi's Samadhi, if you meditate there, it is definitely a power spot. It does a wonderful job. So, there are many such power spots. And if you are sensitive to energy, if you go there, you will understand. You feel better. You feel good. You vibrate high. If you meditate there, you vibrate even better, higher. So if you get a chance, you should go to the power spots to meditate. Many caves, many times we organize cave meditations, okay? You go to the cave and you sit for meditation. The meditation goes much deeper because those caves are vibrating at high frequency. So there are such spots, okay? If you are able to go naturally, time permits, do visit such spots. But if you are not able to go, don't worry. Wherever you are, you can raise your frequency through Kriya practice, through meditation practice, and that will help you. So visiting power spot definitely is a good idea. The camps, and we go to different power spots, it works. Okay, Kusagra Bhardwaj is asking, one day I was meditating by closing eyes and gazing in the inner sky. After a long time, I saw a dark place and wind was blowing and something was trying to pull me inside, but I got afraid and didn't go. What was it? You were actually moving to the next higher level of frequency. There are frequency bands. So you're crossing one band to the another band, and then you get this kind of feeling. Somewhere in your subconscious, the fear is there, and that fear does not allow you to go to the higher frequency. Bharadwaj, you should comfortably should go to the next higher frequency without any fear. That's where the blessings of life you will get. So when any such incidents happens, fearlessly jump into the unknown, go to the higher levels, you will be taken care. There's nothing to worry about. Ram is asking, when are you coming to US? Well, something is cooking very soon. Renu Gupta is asking, walking in hot temperature outside, okay or better to avoid? Better to avoid. If that is draining your energy, Renuji, गर्मी में वॉक लेना एनर्जी खराब हो जाती है, एनर्जी ड्रेन हो जाती है, बेटर अवॉइड. इफ द टेम्परेचर इज गुड एंड इट्स अ enjoyable walk, then otherwise I know many places in Asia, especially in South India, even North India these days, places are too hot. You can't take walk when the outside temperature is so high. So outside temperature has to be good, pleasant, then only go for the walk. Sita Dushyant is asking, Pranam Guruji, when we are trying to increase our PVF, how do we protect ourselves from people around us who vibrate low? Simplest thing is keeping yourself in better company most of the time. But I know if you are having low vibrational people on the job as your colleagues or at home, you can't avoid. That's also true, I know. Okay, so what you can do is you can psychologically protect yourself from the low vibration so that they don't drain you. Okay, at least that much you can do. If you keep your attention to your breath, that much awareness also is good enough to protect yourself from negative vibrations, so they will not pull you down unnecessarily. Sita, this is a absolutely normal question. Thousands of people have asked me personally. Good for that you asked in the group. This is normal. You see, what is happening is Dr. David Hawkins has measured, and it's mentioned in his book, the whole world's vibration, average vibration, if you see, it's below the neutral, below 250, which means what? Right now, if you take the average level of the vibration of the people of the planet Earth, the average is in negative, which means what? Wherever you go, you are bound to meet negative people. You're bound to meet negative people. So you can't avoid negative people, because wherever you go, you will find those people are there. What is important is you to learn to protect yourself. That's where the energy shift program, if you understand, even if you are being pulled down, how to change your energy, how to shift your energy is what you need to learn. So that energy shifting techniques are there, small techniques. I taught you one, this Kapalbhati. It instantly helps you to come out of the negativity. See, I had asked the same question to my master, because it was happening to me earlier around below 30 years of age, okay, almost 35 years back, this was happening to me. My master told me a very nice thing, which I must tell you, because it's really insightful, very useful. Listen carefully. He said, initially your awareness is very tender, so you don't try to improve them, because their negativity is very heavy. They will pull you down and you will go down to the negative. And the example he gave, he said somebody has fallen in the ditch, you are above, okay, and you give your hand, but you are not strong enough to pull them up. They are strong enough to pull you down. So instead of the ditch 1%, now there are 2%, so both are into negativity. So a negative person can pull you down if you are not strong enough. They are strong enough. So better don't talk your philosophy to them and waste your time and energy. Just complete your job and then go away from them. Avoid if you can. Second level, if you can't avoid, raise your frequency and don't allow your frequency to go down simply by maintaining breath awareness. That much you can do. This is a very valid solution for the question. But there is a third level also. You raise your frequency higher and become so stronger that now you are able to convert them to positive, which means what? You are stronger enough, you are able to pull them out to the from negative frequency to positive frequency. Now that is the good job. So you have to come to this level 3, where if there are people who are negative around you, you are so strong, you are vibrating so high that you can pull them out from negativity and make them stronger. That is the real job. So you should come to that level where you can help others to come out of negativity, and their negativity does not affect you. See, the highest level of technique is called Bhairav Mudra. When you are intensely aware and stay into that Bhairava consciousness, no negativity can touch you. So, intense awareness, aloof attention, being into that state, you will not be affected by the negativity of the people around you. Ken Patel. The name of the book is Power versus Force, FORCE, by Dr. David Hawkins. Guruma is already written in the chat. You can see the chat. Okay, Guruma has already posted this program, which is there on our LMS, Learning Management System platform, Energy Shift Kriya. If you click onto that link, okay, just click on the link and don't do anything now. So once you close this window of Zoom, you'll be able to explore that and lots of beautiful things. Let me tell you, I love that program when it was created. Very powerful, highly effective, simple processes, very simple. I would see one of the things that I'm doing is simplifying, make it available to every person. You don't need to be a scientist or a doctor or an engineer. Common man who understands simplest English that I am talking, the processes are so very powerful, they can save your life, they can save you from depression, they can save you from extreme negativity, suicidal thoughts and all. And very, very low cost. All our programs, we are keeping the price at very, very low. This can be life-saving gift to somebody. If you know, see, somebody asked that there are too many negative people around you. Now you are not vibrating high or you are not able to help them. Let me tell you, one of the simplest thing you can do is gift this energy shift kriya program to those people who are bothering you. Tell them it's my gift. You see those videos of Guruji and tell me what is there inside. If they see my videos, they will vibrate high. You know what will happen? At least they will not bother you. That much is my guarantee. That much can you do to save yourself from the negative people? Can you gift this program to them? But first is gift to yourself. Otherwise, when they discuss, first gift to your and this program, you are vibrating very low. The entire team and people in the office, everybody, and you create a very see. We have the groups at very many different countries. Wherever we go, Kriya and sessions. So all they come, they may be in a once we attend and all, everybody feels happy, and that is one of the raise the frequency of the entire group. Prabha Lakshman, get yawning in temple, also at home, and finishing puja is a indication that puja and all you are going to temple, you are it is working, shifting your energy. When the yawning, not otherwise. So getting yawning is an indicative that whatever you are doing is working and your energy levels are shifting. Once your energy level shifts to higher level, then you will not get the yawning. Okay, it will stop. But in the process, you do get the yawning. Chetna is asking, if you are not able to concentrate on dhyana or simply it's not happening, should we still try to do it or should wait for the natural indication to dhyana? See, the more you are struggling to enter the meditation, the more you will go away from it. So definitely it's not a matter of struggling. Last time I told you, meditation is happening. It has to happen naturally. If you are struggling, for sure, it's a negative state. See why people struggle. When you are vibrating low, you'll have to struggle. That struggle is at a low frequency. So don't enter meditation. Don't even try to get into meditation. Simply do pranayama, do kriya yoga. Shift your energy. Energy shift program has lots of small kriyas. Shift your energy. If you are vibrating high, sit down. Naturally, meditation will happen. That is the way, Chetana. Understand, it's all the game of the frequency. Vibrate high, meditation will happen naturally. You don't have to struggle. If you are struggling, that's definitely not the right thing. Pratyush is asking, Guruji, on LMS in your courses on Tripura Rasya, some of the modules are initiation into multidimensional awareness. Do initiations from recorded classes work as same as live initiation when course has taken place? Pratyush, we did a very scientific experiment, and I want to tell you the science of the modern technology. See, I had been conducting Aura workshop live offline at our center for almost 25 years now. And I give guarantee that I'll shift your vibration to the extent that you actually start seeing the aura, different layers, astral aura. Even some people can see the chakras directly with the naked eyes. It all happens. And all my programs are like 100% money back guarantee. Then some of our scientific friends, engineers, they are all very inquisitive youngsters in our group. He said, Guruji, if I record this thing and if you see the recording, will it still work? I said, I don't know. We have to actually experiment. So what we did is we created the good studio and started recording. Today my Aura workshop is available on LMS recorded format. 100%, let me tell you Pratyush, this is the actual proof. 100%. All those people who have attended my Aura workshop online, on LMS, not live, online, all my processes, they are seeing the recorded video and they're getting the result. So let's understand the science. It's not about live or recording. It's about your tuning to me. If you are seeing my recorded video and you are tuned to my words, it works. If you are live in front of me, but you are in your mind, you are somewhere else, it doesn't work. So it's not about live or recording. It's about our tuning. If through the video, see right now some of you are seeing it live, but it's getting recorded on the YouTube. Many people from US, Australia and all will see it tomorrow because they are sleeping now. Those, I'm getting continuous feedback. Those who are watching the videos are equally benefited. You can see the comments in lots of YouTube videos, they are commenting. So it's not a matter of recording or live. Not Bardwaj, Pratyush Tomar, it's not a matter of recording. It's about your state of mind and your tuning that matters a lot. If you are live in front of me, it may not work because you are somewhere else. But through the videos, you are fully focused, you are tuning to what is being said. It works wonder. That's how the science works. It's proven already. I hope I answered your question. Pratyush Tomar, very good scientific question. Yeah, thank you. Anup Dagaji asking, thank you Guruji, will connect with you on personal chat regarding Kriya Yoga. Thank you Anup. Okay, so that completes all the question. Guruma, anything in YouTube chat, let me know. Otherwise, time is up. Any other question is there? Please punch it fast. Otherwise, we will stop it here and we will take it further. You see, these are the spontaneous things. I talk for a few minutes and then we open it up for the question answer. The idea is, my dear friends, thousands of spiritual seekers are struggling. They are not getting any help and they are all scattered all over the world. My job, I make myself available for 1 hour, 1.5 hours every Thursday evening from India, or even I'm traveling. The whole idea is, if you're having something in your mind, you're not getting your answer. This is the forum where we discuss. You can ask the question. Whatever little bit I know, I'll try my best to answer your questions and you move from there. See, the time has come where we have to raise the vibratory level of the planet Earth and save Earth from a lot of natural calamities and war and other things which are happening already. It's all there happening. Unless we raise the vibrations of human consciousness of planet Earth, the human race is heading towards mass suicide. You see what's happening in North India right now, so much of natural calamities, so much of flooding, not only in India. You see it happen in Europe also, it happened in China also. So many places it's happening. So, my dear friends, we have to tune to the nature. We have to increase the vibration of the planet Earth by increasing our individual vibrational frequency, and then collectively we'll be able to increase the vibrational frequency of the planet Earth, and we can save ourselves from lots of troubles. This is Guru Karya, this is Ishwar Karya. And we all have to join hands, understand this. When you improve, when one person gets enlightened, it's such a big thing. One enlightened masters can counter the negativity of 6 million people. Do you know that? This is a very scientific statement, not my statement. This is a statement from Dr. David Hawkins' research. One enlightened master can counter the negativity of millions of people on the planet Earth at a vibratory level. That's why it's so very important that all of you walk the spiritual path with great confidence, raise your vibratory level, and that's how, as an individual, you can help the planet Earth to enter the new consciousness vibrations. Ram is asking, when we self-realize, do we talk anymore as all are one at that point? Yes, that understanding is there, that divinity is taking in everybody. Okay, but still the work goes on. All right, so that completes all the questions. Thank you very much for joining. Over to Guruma for Shantipat.
Why do we have satsang is for a simple reason. How do we put our mobile into the boost charger? Every week on Thursdays, we get this charging energy. Everybody is asking the question, do we do get enlightenment glimpses? How to sustain them? This way, when we are into the company of the wise ones, we ponder over the existential questions and orient ourselves only to that, leaving aside the mundane which is dissipating and eating away our vital energy. That is the way to align ourselves to the divine, which is all the time pulling us upward. Immense love and gratitude to the masters that with their compassion, every time they give this opportunity to connect back to that divine and align ourselves to the urdhvagami urja, or the upward thrust of the energy which naturally is trying to push us towards that real nature of ours, which is the divine. Let us express gratitude, and let us express that let everyone, more and more people experience this calmness, this serenity, and this divinity within themselves, making this globe a wonderful place to stay in. Om Asato Ma Satgamaya Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya Mrityormamamrutam Gamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Sarvesham Swastirabhavatu. Sarvesham Shantirbhavatu. Sarvesham Purnam Bhavatu. Sarvesham Mangalam Bhavatu. Om सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनो सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्ति. Let in every moment we be aligned to that divine grace which is showering all the time on us and experience all auspiciousness